There's guys that hit me up like, yo, trade for me. So some guys be ready to bounce quick. One time pregame, somebody literally this year was literally like, I got to end my career in Baltimore.
Who was it?
Don't speak if it's Chase Young.
Guys, we are back. We are here live in Baltimore, Maryland. Punchline Pod presented by Snapback Sports. I'm Marlon Humphrey. We got Jack Settleman here. And this is a interesting episode. Almost a post-game live episode. But Jack Settleman, talk to us here.
Well, it's great to see you. Great to see you're in good spirits after today's events. The Orioles took a big loss. That's what I'm referring to.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, those are in a bad spot.
Totally.
Reminder to everyone, please subscribe to the podcast on YouTube.
Yes, please do.
Some people thought you might not show, but that's not your style, right? You're here, win, loss, tie, give up game-winning touchdowns, make game-winning interceptions.
Guys, look, man. Look. Life goes on.
Does?
In any scenario. You know, I everyone has a moment of downness. You know, this is you got to treat the wins and losses the same. 24 hours. You know, I'm changing this 24 hour for this one due to we leave in a flight in about 12 hours or so. But, golly, I was sitting there in my locker. Just like, the weirdest thing, man. Stadiums get loud when touchdowns get scored.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, man, it's like the exact opposite for me. When it's happening to me, at least. I don't know about everyone else. I don't know about other guys. I mean, I guess the only people that really know this feeling is probably mainly, DBs, essentially.
Yeah.
And not many other people give up touchdown. Linebacker every once in a while. But, gosh. Hey, anyway, man, look. Okay,
I was so hyped. The day started. I just gotten back to Baltimore. Orioles going to that game. You're final in the field. Because the funniest part about this is you didn't tell me you were playing. I don't know when you knew you were playing. But I've stopped asking because you've said, like, it's a competitive advantage. We're not going to release any of the information. We're not doing that whole sourcing thing. So I was like, oh, Marlon's actually going to play. I'm excited. You made a tackle early on in the game. And then I saw you on the sideline. I was like, is he hurt? Is he on a snap count? What's the deal? But what happened, on that play? You weren't even supposed to be in the game, right?
Yeah, so I was, gosh dang it. They're throwing a lot of back shoulders. I thought it could have been a back shoulder. Pickett put it on the money. I thought, all week, I actually had to earn the chance to play. So I actually had to hit some thresholds in practice with yards wise for I don't even know what his role is. Mm-hmm. But basically, like, you don't just want to put a guy out there if he hasn't at least put up some yardage and numbers for his legs, blase. So Friday was kind of like the little GPS tracker thing. I basically had to, he sent me a text like, these are the numbers you hit. I was like, all right, good to go. Should be. But, yellow's one of my favorite colors.
Well, we didn't do Marlon's Mind. I actually have a Marlon's Mind for you.
Dude, honestly, my mind is daggum. Not anything. Look, like I told my coach, tomorrow, because when you give up game winner, everyone's come, man, it's okay. It's okay, man. I'm like, the only thing that saddens me, man. Obviously that saddens me. But I'm saying after the fact, saddens me is, man, this is my girl.
Is she getting abused?
No. I worded that bad like she is.
Like, is she getting... Because I got tweeted at for the first time, and I was, like, cracking up. Because
they said it was your fault.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't my fault.
Oh.
How would it be my fault? I wasn't
You're
guarding
taking too much of his time. Like,
we did get a couple of those comments, but no, it was like, your boy this, your boy that. What happened with your... Is it that she doesn't know anything?
No. I was more so saying, like, it would be... I would love to come home to...
Right.
Long distance, but I got to come home to you. No offense. You're a great guy, but, like, it'd be cool. Honey, hold me, but...
I got you. I guess.
Hey, but you get over it. You soak in it. You bathe in it. Wash it off, and then go to London.
Yeah. I'm just pissed you wasted great fit on what would have been a great post game.
Look.
That's the problem.
Look, I already had in my head what I was gonna say about this fit.
I know.
And I just
the belt,
there isn't one again. Like, bro, that hurts me too. I mean, sometimes I see guys, I'm like, it's kind of weird. Like, the weirdest thing about the NFL, I don't know if all teams are like, I don't know if all, like, you really think you're gonna win every game?
Yeah.
Like, I've never went into a game like, we might lose this.
Even in bad years, even if you don't have the starting quarterback, like stuff like that. I would say with Lamar, as a Ravens fan, I feel the same way. It's like you always feel like you at least have a chance, but you always feel like you have a really good chance to win the game.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I can't think about my first 2 years? But there was a couple times I was kind of like, we ain't really that good.
Yeah.
Like, we were good. I felt like I think we were always on the number one defense, like maybe one or two of my first 2 years. But it's like things just had to go right a little.
Yeah.
Things had to go right a little more, I would say. Like, now it's like, I mean, we're competing in games doing a lot of stuff wrong.
That's what I was
really
say.
being honest. Like, I mean.
So what is the confidence in the locker room? Because PQ said it's the same old story every time. I'm pretty sick of it. You might not know this, but I was probably when I became a fan of you was after the Titans loss. I think everyone wanted to make excuses, the drops, you lose one game, all that. But you said like enough is enough. But we're now in 2023. It's the same thing. It's almost like insane. It's the same thing happening. What do you chalk it up to? Is it just unlucky or?
I don't know. Being a fan for 4 weeks,
yeah,
it really, like, it reminds me of the Colts game. It's like, I don't know. I don't really know. But it just seems like we get in games, it's like, this is going to be a blowout. And then it's like, we do everything to not make it a blowout. And then it just, shoot, man.
It is funny because when you walked in and we were kind of talking before, you sounded like a fan. Like, you literally sounded like everyone else in Baltimore who was just like, God, I really thought we were going to blow them out. Like, if we had just made that play. Like, it is interesting to see you react like that. But you mentioned the Colts game. When Justice fumbled, everyone was just like, is this going to happen again? And the same exact thing happened. Is that something as a team you're upset that you lost, but you're excited about the season because it's like we could easily be at 5-0 right now? Or is it more so, damn, we really blew that? It's
weird because we don't really, the good thing about the team, we don't dwell too much about the past negativity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not necessarily negativity. It's things you want to get fixed and hold on to the ball. But we kind of move on from week to week. But it's like guys be like, man, we should be what?
5-0.
4-0 now. It's
yeah.
Five. But it's just like, I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. We make some bad plays on some really good plays. Okay, that didn't make any sense, actually. Yeah, that made no sense, actually. But anyway, man, look, we're moving on.
Yeah. Well, that's been our whole thing on this show.
London, mate.
London, mate. Well, I have to ask you, sports fans have like a natural inclination to blame something or someone, right? They can never be like, well, over the course of 60 minutes, these things went right, these things went wrong. It resulted in a loss, right? You look at the drops, you look at the turnovers, you look at, one touchdown here or there. Is that something that happens in the locker room? Like, are you sitting there being like, if this thing didn't happen, we win? Or is it more like we lost as a team, we won as a team?
I don't know. We don't really do too much pointing fingers. I mean, as far as internally,
yeah.
Externally, I mean, there's probably a wildfire. I'm sure there's a lot of fans that are pissed, not only at the Ravens but at the O's too. But I don't know how the O's played, so let me not throw.
They didn't play good.
I don't know what transpired.
They're saying it's the worst weekend in Baltimore sports history. Hey, we set a record. You're part of a record. We're on to London, though. We are on to London. When are the boys going to London?
The boys are going to London, mate, and We're going to London, mate, at early in the morning. Flying 6 hours across the pond. We'll get there. We'll learn our London accent, and we'll take it from there.
Is that a London accent?
Not sure, mate. Not even
Wait,
sure.
mate is Australian. I think you're an Australian.
I've seen way worse London accents.
I actually don't know how they talk in London.
He has really good London accent.
No, I think you're doing fine.
Give
How
him
do they
something
talk
to
in
say.
London?
Give him something to say in English.
Baltimore, boys.
Come
That
on.
was pretty good.
Is that how they talk in London?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
No,
better.
you're doing better. When it finishes like high.
Yeah.
Brother. Bruv. Oh, they said bruv.
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 Mate. No, mate. Oh, mate is also English.
Bruv. Yeah. So
Fish and chips.
fish and fries.
Yeah. That's the food
Call
they
it
eat.
fish and chips.
Yeah.
I guess that's cool. I guess.
So you're flying over on Monday. What day do you get to explore London?
We get a Tuesday explore day, and then we're back to we're grinding.
What's on Tuesday?
Ooh, a Tuesday for me. I'm actually doing a play. I'm starting my video game career
In London?
in London, mate.
Are you playing FIFA?
I'm playing FC Sports.
Yeah, that's FIFA. EAFC. That's the new game.
Oh, that.
It would be like if Madden didn't play for it. It would be EA Football 24.
Oh,
Like they didn't
Oh, so
pay
they
for the
stopped
FIFA
doing
rights just this year. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Wait, so you're playing
I'm
EAFC
playing
with
against
who?
with Tottenham Spurs.
That's literally his favorite team.
That's your squad.
Yeah, that's our
I
squad.
think I'm playing with two of them, mate. And we're
Get
playing,
us the names.
playing a little, they didn't give me the names, mate, but they gave me the gamer. The games we're playing, Martin in EA Sports Soccer. And that's on that agenda. I got a dinner, not sure where, and yeah.
Is that a dinner date?
I believe it's a treat the lady to a London trip. Not sure what she's going to do all week.
Oh, you're not hanging with her.
Not really. But well, we have a little bit of time Tuesday, but our schedule in London's pretty heavy, pretty hectic. We're also staying about an hour away from London.
Mm-hmm.
She's staying in London. So I'll see her again Friday night, probably grab a dinner. But other than that, mate, I mean, we're going there for London. Obviously, Tuesday's your fun day. The rest is kind of work.
Yeah.
Get a little Friday afternoon. Then you Saturday, our business. Sunday, let's go get a W in London. Or else it's going to be a long flight back and won't be too enjoyable.
I think you're now in Bane. Did you ever see Batman and Bane? Now you sound like Bane.
Bane, yes. I do know Bane. Maybe London.
Is Bane English? Does he have an English
I
accent?
thought he had a freaking...
He does, but now I'm hearing like an English.
Oh, was that a voice dysfunction?
Yeah.
Tottenham's top of the standings.
Tottenham's-
Why
First
is there a
place.
terrible towel? What is that?
I don't know. I mean, the Orioles had towels today.
Okay,
but-
another thing, to whoever's listening, whether you're a Baltimore fan, Steelers fan, Browns, whatever fan you are, two things. When you see the opposing team's bus coming in, and you pull your phone out and record, are you a fan of the opposing team, or are you where do you send that video to? One. Two, when you give the bird finger, what is your objective? And I know we all do it, I'm sure every fan, but I'm sure Ravens do it when they see opposing team.
Yeah.
But what is your
Okay, so I'll answer as a fan. Number one, I guess my question is,
screw you?
what are they filming? Isn't the bus pretty much tinted out anyways? You can't even see.
I've always wondered, what are you gonna do with that video? Yo, look at this sick video, bro. I freaking saw them drive right past
team
us.
bus. All right, number two, I'll say flipping the bird at the bus actually makes sense because you can't hear. So that is the way to say
It makes you feel good.
Yeah, it's like F you since you can't hear me. On the field, we're gonna scream F you, but on the bus at least, you see our distaste for you. Did the Ravens-Steelers rivalry feel pent up or not? Because they were booing their own team as much as they were booing.
Oh, they were booing. There was some serious boos. That's why it's we let them off the hook, dadgummit. I mean, shoot. They were quick booers though. I mean, wow, dang, they can't even do a 3 and out. It's dang, what do y'all expect? They weren't even being realistic, but I mean, hey, they got the dub, so Frick. Screw me.
All right, so go on Monday this time. Last time we were in London, you went what, on Friday?
Last time we practiced on Thursday.
Here in Baltimore.
Practiced on Thursday here. Flew that night, so our sleep was on the plane. Got in town about 9:30. They said, yo, don't go to sleep. We got practice an hour. Practice that Friday. Went to going. I actually like that schedule.
Yeah.
But that was young, 21, Marlo. Ooh, rookie. And we got cooked. So hopefully this will be much better.
Yeah, this is the anti.
Skipped curfew for the first time.
Yeah, can you tell us about your last London trip?
So London was lit. You know, we get in town. Oh, first off, our hotel was actually fire.
Did you stay in London last time?
No, I think Harbs has been down this train before.
Yeah.
Never puts us in London to where we just got easy access, which I understand completely. Yeah. And you don't want guys that in the London streets heavily. You at least want them to be like, you know,
work for it.
Yeah, you gotta work for it. Yeah, you gotta work for it. So we were at a really cool place where the rooms were all like different, essentially. It was almost like and that sounds basic, but it wasn't. It was a very nice hotel, nice campground. They had snipers walking around, full machine guns. Because something had just happened in London, maybe terroristy. So they had guys literally patrolling the grounds, heavy. Like, yo, what you want to do? Even at the practice, they were like, yo, what you want to do? So that was crazy. So anyway, practice on Friday. I knew a friend in London, a little birdie. Went out, hung out with her. I think she took me around town. We might have gotten a little London beer. We got a little London beer, I believe. I'm not really I don't drink, but I don't drink beer. Back in the, I don't know.
Back in the day, you drank something.
Back in the day, I throw a beer back. I throw a beer back. But I don't know at what point did I know the guys were pulling up. You know, hang out with the boys. You know, CJ, Zadarius Smith, T Sizzle, and maybe one other guy. So we're about to go to this club, and you know, sometimes we really show our privilege as athletes. We think like, in America, it kind of does, essentially, if you got some dough or you're an athlete or, big name, whatever. You kind of pull up to the club like, yo, like, let me in. Like, I'm getting in, straight up. I'm lying? Like, what are you talking about? The door's right here. And so we tried to pull that in London. But the problem was the guys was in sweatpants. I was in a nice outfit, a respectable outfit. They're in tracksuits, blah, blah, blah. The dude's about to let us in, and he's like, you know what? F that. F that.
You got stopped at the door.
We got
at the goal
stopped
line.
at the door because they don't give a freak. They're London, mate. Don't care about you phony Americans. Girls in line holding the cigarettes, not in their fingers, in a handheld cigarette holder.
You got those handheld cigarette holders. You're not getting it in sweats.
Exactly. Like they're taking class to a next level while we're declassified.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, did you hear that?
That was fine.
Put that in a Drake. Anyway, so we got declined there. So then we decided that we were just gonna go pull up to a casino. At this point, I think some of the guys decided to be responsible and go back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a rookie,
and you're with the vet,
and I'm still with the vet. Even though some of the guys did go back, I'm still with the vet. CJ Mosley. Can't get in trouble when you're with the starting linebacker.
Yeah.
Who, at that time, 2017, he might have been a bowler.
Yeah.
Might have been a pro
yeah,
bowler
that was peak CJ for sure.
He might have been a pro bowler. He's a monster. I do know that. Go to a casino. Hi.
Is that your game, craps?
No, actually, I lied. I don't know why I did that. It was actually, I remember I put some money. I was...
Roulette, blackjack, craps, baccarat.
Roulette.
That's the wheel.
Roulette. Put some money. I don't know which one it was. I know it was there. Red.
Definitely bet 29.
It was something right there. Red in the number area.
It's red or black. Or you play a number.
It was red. It was 29, I think.
29. Yeah, 29 should be.
For some reason, I remember.
You were wearing 29 at the time, right?
I was. So I for sure I remember vividly being in there. And I was just like, yo, this crap ain't American. This ain't American roulette.
Oh, it's different roulette.
I have no idea. I was just trying to, that's the first addiction. Oh man, this ain't American, So I was in there, lost all my dough.
How many pounds do you throw in a number? Your rookie year, big signing bonus. I mean,
See, that was back.
You got league money.
That was back when we got the per diem.
You got a gambling per diem?
No. So we used to get per diem going onto planes. Like even like when we just went to Pittsburgh, we would get like, I don't know, maybe $60. But for like,
So you threw, what'd you get?
dude, no. Okay. Pause this.
Yeah.
What we used to do back in the day, we used to get the per diem. We used to put it. This is a cool thing that we used to do. All right, so let's say per diem $60.
Yeah. So
You walk on the plane. I mean, at the end, before you get on the plane, you get the per diem. When you get on the plane, you have a chance to raffle off your $20 in a pot to win all the money.
Got it.
But we started doing the whole per diem joint. Put the per diem in the joint, mix it around, have the ladies flying the plane, the little hostess ladies, whoever they are.
Yeah.
Pull it. Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters wins like
$3,000. Yeah.
like $3,000. So that's what we used to do.
Did you ever win?
Yes.
You did.
As a rookie.
And they let you keep the money?
Yes. Now, hey, you want to talk about some haters? Boys talking about, my coach came up. Was like, you're supposed to give your coach some too. I'm like, what? I'm over here like, this is all me. This is me. So won that. Okay. That's what I thought of when then per diem came up. Anyway.
Did any player ever not throw in?
Oh, you didn't have to.
I know, but who was the guy that really needed the $60? Because what do you even need the money for, right? Don't they fly you?
I think it's technically because
like if you had to call an Uber?
They say like, that's if you go eat dinner, not at the hotel.
Oh,
because
they essentially Saturday night, got it.
Yeah, because they essentially say like, yeah, we give you food, but like that's basically that one dinner's money. So London, they probably gave us. I mean, we were only there 3 days.
Yeah,
because we left right after. But
so I feel like $60 wasn't covering the dinners you, Mark, and
oh yeah, that was a tip.
All right, so you got 150 pounds in London, and you threw it on.
Nah, I had a man more. They
hook it up.
I think,
but now you're going for a week. They better roll it out. I don't care about inflation.
They don't give us that per diem in cash no more, though.
They don't?
Nah, they don't. Direct deposit. I don't believe
That's boy math.
I don't believe it.
You don't think they're tacking it on?
I don't believe it.
All right, so you play roulette, lost your money.
Play roulette, lost my money.
That was the end of the night? You go back to the hotel?
I remember being in the streets of London, but we didn't get anywhere. I was just vibing in the street, like trying to get in. So at this point, I think we were just aiming wondrously.
Yeah.
Couldn't get anywhere. I think finally we're like, I mean, the streets was straight. No, like, sometimes you just in the street chilling, vibing. And I actually, for some weird reason, I feel like at some point I lost CJ because I ain't gonna lie, I was a rook. Like I said, I was trying to get active. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're in London.
Did you get in trouble for missing curfew?
I walked up. I was super nervous. I was a rookie. Like I've said for like the 5th time. I'm walking up and security's like waiting outside.
Are you solo at this point?
I feel like
you must have gone back without CJ.
I think I went back without CJ or CJ was either like, something happened where I either went back solo. I think I did leave CJ. Or CJ just walked way faster than me because I remember like just looking at Darren like, and it was just an awkward like, but CJ's right there. I wasn't going to say that, but it was like CJ was like right there. So he kind of let me slide, let me off the hook.
Is that something he lets you off the hook that night? But it's like when you think you sneak in, but your parents really know you're home late? Or did you get off the hook?
It was basically like one of those like, just know this, you would have gotten in trouble.
Got it.
That would have been all on you. Yeah. Sometimes, you can, that's basically the biggest thing. And then, the plane ride back.
Yeah, you lose the game. Big.
Big.
Real big. And you're moping on the plane.
You get a lot closer sometimes after a loss on a long plane ride sometimes. Yeah.
So does that apply? Like that's obviously a 7-hour flight across a pond. You just flew 45 minutes back from Pittsburgh. Is it like that, or it was too short? People are still a little upset.
That was not a vibe. Today was not a vibe.
Yeah.
Like one time we won. One time we won a game, and like the plane was just a little dry. Mm-hmm. And Marcus Peters goes, "Why y'all ain't talking? Y'all act like we lost." And everyone's like, Yeah, you're right. Hey! So, like, you gotta, you lose some. I don't know. I guess maybe it depends on the loss. This past one was not usually when you lose, it's like guys will have an iPad, be like, bro, we got to play this different. Like, you'll see people. But I kind of sit kind of close to the front now, so I don't really know what was going too much behind me. But
I feel like it's because you have a plane ride in 12 hours.
Yeah,
that's probably part of it.
Yeah,
it's like we'll figure it out tomorrow because it probably won't be too much sleeping because you're flying during the day.
Who's your plane ride mate these days?
My plane ride mate is Gus the Bus.
Gus the Bus.
He's not he's a sleeper.
Yeah,
super.
Even on a short flight.
Even on a short flight, he's a snoozer. Clowney's behind me. I like Clowney right there, and then you got the fashion row. Nelly, Bateman, Odell. I mean, they got bags for days. Like when Bateman didn't travel, like, what was that, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
They had they used the seat and the floor of like 4 bags. I'm like, how many bags? It's a 1-day trip.
They got to get fits off.
They got their fashion going.
They got to get so Nelly, Bate, and Odell. How do you think the comments are going to enjoy that one?
Oh, yeah, actually. Hey, man, it's all right. It happens.
It happens.
I gave up a touchdown. I'm coming. going to be crazy too.
All right, we need more mentality talk. I'm curious. You're a pro athlete. Orioles go down 2-0. They're getting their butts whooped. Is there certain types of locker rooms that are like, we can still do this? If you're down 2-0, you lose 3 games, your season's over. Like, you think you don't have a chance? Like, talk me through the mentality.
Mentality. You look him in the eyes and say, let's do it. Now, baseball, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how you rally the troops in baseball.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand baseball at all.
Like, what about a 3-game losing streak in the NFL? Like, is there some teams that are going to fade, and then there's some teams that are going to kind of, like, put a stop to it?
It's pretty hard. The question's tough for me. I know I'll say this. There's guys that hit me up like, yo, trade for me.
What do you mean?
Right now.
What do you mean? You got a text after the game like, yo.
And it's week 5.
They want to be on the Ravens.
4. Yeah, they're like, yo. So some guys be ready to bounce quick.
Wow.
Like,
have you gotten a text this season?
I have literally, my phone was broken, and then the next day I go into work and someone was like, yo, what's his name called you? And then I look at the text like, yo, what's up? Like what was that? I'm just like, shoot, bro, pregame. You'll be
talking with someone pregame? Like,
one time pregame, somebody literally this year was literally like, I got to end my career in Baltimore.
Who was it?
Can we get some hints so we can
play
again?
Give a position. You can give a position.
Reveal. These are 2 different people.
Okay.
5 different teams, 1 position. It's a long guess.
No, I cannot.
No, the call you can give, though. The call you can give the position because that literally makes it the whole league.
All right. The call position was a defensive end.
Defensive end.
No, I'm not confirming.
I'm not going to ask for more. All right, so
don't speak if it's Chase Young.
Okay, it's not Chase Young.
Okay,
Okay.
You got a call, but the person who said they want to end their career in Baltimore, that was not the defensive end.
That was literally before a game. That was literally in warm-ups before a game.
Damn.
So, like, I think guys, some guys just see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, like light at the end of the tunnel. Some people see that motherfucker, like the sun is shining in my face. I gotta go. Like now, I don't even want to. So I think it just depends. I think I know for the Ravens, you start 3 losing streak. It's not going to be a very fun place to be at because everything will be nitpicked to the T to make sure things are right. Like we're very big on I would say adjustments, changes, and like we really stand by that. And I think like for the most part, I was thinking about this the other day. It's like if you like football, the Ravens wouldn't be for you. But if you love football, the Ravens would. And there's a lot of guys that just like football. There's nothing like love. Like there's nothing wrong with.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Pro Bowl players that just like football. There's a lot of really good players that just like football. They're just like, I like it. But like, you love the game, like you won't ever really be won't ever really affect like in a good way. It's just like things are gonna get made changes, and you're gonna be like some people are like, we don't need to be doing that.
Yeah.
Or you could be like, I mean, well, we have lost 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Like, something needs to change.
Do people think that you're gonna take it to EDC and make it happen, or it's more just like a, hey, wouldn't it be fun? Or
I will say this. I don't look. All I can do is this. Hey, EDC, blah 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 blah, and walk away.
all right, theme of the week is trash talk. Joey Porter Jr. intercept Lamar Jackson and allegedly.
Wait, he intercepted Lamar?
I don't know if this is true or not, but he apparently said, OBJ, go be a family man. Good trash talk? Bad trash talk?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Go be. Yeah, I mean that. In the heat of battle, it's for sure good. And then you look
you
at it,
think
it's
he
like,
had that planned?
and then you're like,
Because if
dang, I can't be a family man. Like, can I be both? But yeah, that's good. That's
Okay.
good.
All
In the
right.
heat of battle, oh, what, bro? I don't know. Actually, yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
He made a big play. Who cares?
Yeah. Jamaar Chase said before the week, I'm always effing open. And then after the game, he had 190 yards, 3 touchdowns. He just tweeted a picture of 7-Eleven. Always open. Good or bad trash talk?
I would say based off his performance, I mean, he's kind of been balling this year.
Yeah.
What up, 180?
Hey, now
so
there's a
what?
new corner in the league who let up 190 yards to Jamaar Chase.
Take it off me. Good
That's what
job.
I'm saying.
Frick.
Last trash talk. Sean Payton, before the season, calls Nathaniel Hackett one of the worst head coaches in NFL history. Nate Hackett is the offensive coordinator for the Jets. The Jets go into Denver, put up 31 points, and defeat the Denver Broncos. The Jets Twitter account tweets a picture of who's the actor?
Ant-Man.
Kevin Ant-Man.
Sorry.
Kevin James, and who acted as Sean Payton in a movie. They put him in Broncos country, let's ride. Sauce tweets, Jets Nation, let's ride. And then Aaron Rodgers tweets, Nate Hackett, #1.
Hey, you got to have your guys back. Why Sean Payton was coming so wild with those comments, I never quite understood why. It's like he had real beef with Buddy. Seemed very personal, if you ask me. But, I mean, coaches ain't supposed to talk crazy about coaches. Players shouldn't talk too crazy about players either unless it's, real beef.
Yeah.
That's just competitive nature.
Yeah.
I mean, coaches, you're taking, shoot. Yeah, I mean, I'm with all that because I didn't really like how he trashed Buddy.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know Nathaniel Hackett, but it just seemed a little.
Yeah, normally I feel like head coaches get into stuff like, you shake my hand too hard, and then they got beat.
It's like, no, he's going to shake my head after the game. It's like, I didn't like how he didn't. Yeah.
But never in the press conferences. Because I feel
that
like
was wild.
Yeah.
That's wild spill. Because that coach could easily come to the Broncos. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
you don't know how the coaching tree goes, and you just don't want to burn bridges, even though you never know.
I actually, before we get into Analyst Humph, I have to say, because I saw you walk in the suit, looked good, had the wires.
Yeah, that.
Were you listening to music?
No. Today I did listen to a couple tunes, though.
New Drake?
Drake's got a new album.
Oh, you really need to get back on Twitter. You don't see anything. You didn't know Drake dropped a new album?
Let me just tell you this about Drake. Let's talk about Drake for a second. Do we think Drake writes all his music?
It's all the same stylistically, it feels like nowadays.
Bro.
So he either has the same ghostwriter or he's writing his own music.
Dude, okay, first off, who does his beats?
He's got a few different people.
Dude, his beats, first off, are pretty smooth. Okay, like, this is from a guy that doesn't listen to music, so, just bear with me here. Okay. I feel like his beats are always very clingy, that, whatever. I saw that some of my Explore page this week, like, how that came from that lady, some lady.
Yeah.
It was very, anyway, it's very interesting. But I was in the locker room. They were playing one of the Drake songs. I don't know what it's called, but who would ever think to put, I know I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't want to dance, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who would ever think to put that together and make that tough? Like, that really sucks. Like, if I was like, no, okay, let me think. Let me get in the studio, put on my headphones, get in my mind. I came side left to right, but now I don't want to dance. Like, you'd be like, that's weak. That's trash, bro. Stick to anything other than that. Stick to literally anything.
So your take is Drake sucks or his ghostwriter sucks.
His creativity is just almost very unique in a very strange way.
He was getting dragged because he's still rapping about like loving 25-year-old girls and being heartbroken and that's his thing. And they're like, you're 37 with a kid.
And it brings me to another point what we talked about in the locker room this week, in the training room this week, is more R&B about being in love or making love, or C, heartbreakage of love or problems involving that.
I don't know.
R&B, not the rap nowadays is just goodness gracious. What are we listening to, guys? I mean, I see here all my music in the locker room, and sometimes that stuff is just poochies.
Who's the DJ?
That's actually a good question. I don't know who be putting on that filthiness, but sometimes it is just, I don't really hear it often.
Did Rookie Marlon listen to that stuff? Because you're a changed man.
I've never been a druggie. I've never been a want to have guns too much. Got that Drake will pull it out, pow, pow, now he dead. You know what I'm saying? I've never really been too big on that.
That's not been your style.
Yeah, I've never really been too big on that. Like, and then, I've never been a big time, womanizer. And I feel like most rap.
Yeah, you don't have to sugarcoat it. Rap is pretty much about women, drugs, and money.
Yeah.
And killing other people.
Yeah, it's like, dang, y'all killing a lot of people. You know what I mean? It's like, goodness gracious, is there anybody even left? It's like, perk and codeine, man. I sipped on it, man. Syrup slipped down my stairs, man. Sipping perp, yeah, purple Raven flow. Nice. Now the Ravens are drug heads. Like now we're sipping on codeine. So just like, it just never really.
Have you ever been mentioned in a song before?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta really, I'm getting at the tail end here. I gotta make some serious plays. That is on a little.
Yeah.
But Marlon or Humphrey doesn't go that well.
44, fours. There's stuff. Who's the weakest player that you think's in like a legitimate rap song? Like Dylan Brooks got in the Drake album, but it was in a bad way.
Oh.
Was it though? Because he's Canadian.
Yo, you want to know what kind of sucks? Joe Flacco got mentioned in that one rap song.
Yeah, he did.
But being overrated.
Really?
Yes.
He's got a ring.
These boys overrated like Joe Flacco. I don't know what song it was. But I was just like, that's kind of hard.
Because that's forever.
These boys overrated like Joe Flacco. I don't even know who that is singing that song, but I heard that maybe recently.
All right, let's close it out. Analyst Humph, another fascinatingly good performance. 3-1 on the week. Only loss, and maybe you were picking them because Kyle was on the show, but Notre Dame was the one loss. You got OU, you got Georgia big, and you got whatever the last game was. Another 3-1 week from you. And people are like, oh, pick the spread, all that stuff. Every team you picked won and covered. LSU covered.
Thank
OU
you.
won straight up. Georgia won the spread. So 3-1 on the week. Before we get into next week's game, did you see Miami? Did you see what happened?
Mario Cristobal's my guy.
Is he?
I don't know why he did that. Why didn't he just take a knee? Like, seriously, I'm trying to figure out was he trying to get a first down?
I have genuinely no clue. Maybe it's a miscommunication.
Knee the ball when you're supposed to knee the ball. But anyway, Analyst Humph is here to tell you this. I will be rumbling, stumbling, jumping, doing it big all season long, like I've been doing, and I cannot stop now because who said that today? He done brought me too far to stop now. He kind of said in that tone, I believe he was clowning. Anyway, Analyst Humph, that's what he does. Don't ever forget it.
Analyst Humph, number 25 Miami at number 12 UNC. Miami, it would have been a huge game, but Miami choked it. Who you got in this one?
UNC. Take the spread.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't even know what it is, but take it.
Team. All right. Number 10 USC needed.
Did you see that punter get decapitated?
No.
You guys didn't see that.
Mm-mm.
Face mask literally is bent.
Siri saw it.
Face mask literally got bent.
No, I didn't see that.
Punter punted the ball. It got blocked. He picked it up, tried to go for the first down. And, I mean, he laid it all out there and got some cooked. Okay. You guys didn't see it, so you guys don't watch football, but that's okay.
Number 10, USC needed multiple overtimes to beat Arizona. They play at Notre Dame, who lost to Louisville. Notre Dame are favorites.
USC money line.
Are you sure?
Is USC frauds?
Yeah.
No.
They can't play defense.
USC is fraudulent?
Yeah, very.
Caleb Williams be back. That joint just he's playing games.
He just hold.
How is there O-line good or like?
He's always running around.
Yeah, he's just always. He's like reminds me a little Patty Mahomes.
Yeah,
with just no pressure ever. Like,
and people are now doing this thing where he's clearly the best player in the draft class. That now they're like, well, he's not going to be able to run around like that in the NFL. Well, I don't think he's going to do that in the NFL, but it's fair because he runs around a lot and is messing with
USC's
fools.
not that good, is what you're trying to tell me.
Their defense is weak sauce, like really bad. This is a backup quarterback. They let up like a ton of touchdowns. So I don't want to influence Analyst Humph. I'm just saying.
I like living the wild side. USC money line.
Washington -3 at home against Oregon. The game of the week, 7 versus 8.
Dude,
Bonix.
Penix is a black guy.
Yeah, lefty. Yeah, you can sling that thing.
I'm just going to be honest with you. I like how Oregon plays the game of football. Bo Nix, where he from?
I don't know, but he played at Auburn.
Where's he from?
I don't know.
Alabama.
I guess that's why I went to Auburn.
Yes, sir. Auburn legend. I believe his father went there. I like the way Bo Nix playing football, even though they beat Colorado. It's like the only game I really watch, and Colorado is Colorado defensively. Offensively, they can do stuff, but I like Oregon.
Okay.
I like Oregon. I know Oregon. What is that spread? 7?
3.
3?
Washington -3.
Washington -3?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Money line. Money line. Money line.
Number 18, UCLA at number 15, Oregon State, Pac-12 after dark.
DJ Ukulele. So I don't know what I have not watched him since. He was really, really serious cottage cheese at Clemson. But obviously he has turned into dry aged, good soaked steak, dry aged for 45 days with a steak. And he is doing things. DJ Ukulele, you have won a fan in me. UCLA money line.
Now that we give you the money line, you're always going to pick the money line.
No, spread.
Oregon State
spread. Oregon State.
Okay.
Spread.
Hey, the time might be back.
Spread.
Low key.
Look.
You don't even think they're back.
The Alabama Crimson Tide, look, when the Alabama Crimson Tide has a talented team, we don't like that. We want the teams that get it out of the mud. We want a guy that's got all the adversity. We want a guy that they say can't throw the ball 320 yards passing. We want a guy that says can't run routes. Tyler Burton? Jermaine Burton.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3. Hunnit, whatever. We want a guy that says can't kick the football.
He's the best kicker in the country.
Will Wrightsford.
He's literally the best.
Will Wrightsford. He can't kick. He'll never be able to kick. Best kicker now. Yeah, kicking field goals. Where he from? Hoover. Exactly. George Pickens from Hoover too. So
your boy did you like
did me like that. Screw you. Alabama. Daggum. Somebody texted me this and said Alabama's gonna win the Natty. I said, dude.
So how's Texas frauds?
Y'all are still frauds. Y'all weren't good. Bama was horrible.
I feel it.
But now that we realize we're fighting out the mud, now we're playing like Bama squad. Who do we got?
I don't even know.
Oh, not a game?
No.
It don't even matter because we're just going to win anyway. Alabama, money line.
He's playing Arkansas at home.
Spread is?
-19.5.
Minus 19.5? Arkansas. Money line. No. Nah, I would actually go Arkansas plus.
+20.
Ooh, we're not going to 21 them. We're not going to 21 them.
I feel like Milroe is not a very cover-friendly quarterback.
Yeah. Alabama spread. Alabama spread. Alabama 21. Because we needed an impressive game. Texas A&M was mid.
Yeah.
Alabama.
I have one last thing
Spread.
for you to comment on before we wrap. This went live as you guys were recording. Mac Jones says, no matter how good of a cook you are, you cannot make garbage taste good when referring to his team's offense.
Ooh. He's the quarterback that scored 0 today. But he just, yikes.
Wow.
That ain't, Nick Saban wouldn't let that fly.
Guys, I think the media is a great tool. I think it can be used very beneficially. And Mac Jones with a bold, he jumped off the rafters with that.
Let me preface this. He did not say that publicly. A Patriots source said that he said it. Just not publicly. He said it, heard it, and then.
Oh.
A little Marlon snitch action going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo. I was going to say, crap. Like,
Sorry, yeah.
what'd you think of offense today? Hot garbage.
And it ain't my fault.
All right. So.
He still said it, though.
All right. Now, this is now.
But to me.
Did Butt Crack Sports report this?
To me, though, that sounds like he told that source. Because this could be the end for him, right? Like, if he got benched and people think it's because he's not a good quarterback, he's getting ahead of it. He sees the light at the end of the tunnel. Is that who said they want to finish their career as a Ray?
I want to go. Gosh,
he puts his hand in the dirt.
He would not last a day in any RPO. There'd be no reason to ever respect that.
Wait, he ran like 80 yards in the Pro Bowl and hit the gritty.
He was kind of sliding.
Yeah.
Is he fat? No. Let's be okay. What am I talking about? Okay. Mac. Very bold. If true. Guys, we talked about Bill Belichick, and I'm not here to disrespect Bill Belichick, but all I'm saying is I'm looking kind of.
Run the numbers.
All I'm saying is, what I heard was, man, Tom Brady's 7 Super Bowl, he didn't have the number one defense. He didn't have the. I think they gave up 30.
34.
Oh, they're out with they don't got Judon, and they don't got that corner that was balling.
Yeah.
So, they got J.C. Jackson back.
Yeah.
Was he out there today? Hopefully he was.
I think he played, but there's been a whole thing with him. He didn't want to play for the Chargers. They asked to put him in. He said no.
I saw that. They benched him.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, Mac Jones, if true, bold. I was on my media rant. You can use media for positive, or you can use it for complete demon time, like that. Hey, either way, you are who you are. Say what you want to say. It's 2023. If you want some clicks, say some wild crap.
What do you think we should title this episode for the most clicks? It was Lamar Jackson's fault.
I would say for strictly off clicks and oh gosh, what would be the best? Marlon Humphrey gives up touchdown on purpose or something like that.
Right after the segment where you're betting money lines and spreads. That would go over well, I'm sure.
It was that's probably it.
Gives up touchdown
to prove a point. That would probably be.
That's good. All right. That's not going to be the title of this video. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Big things coming. London town, safe travels. Go get a dub, all right? 4-2, bring back some fish and chips, and everyone will be all right.
Fish and chips, London mites. Hopefully I'll come back in an American accent. No telling who's going to come back and be sitting in this chair next. Appreciate you guys tuning in, listening live. Well, not live, but you know what I mean. Thank you. Peace. We're out.